catching up with all the gacha games in order so that I can focus on just a few. ZZ should pop up any moment. There we go. Let me be right back, guys. Puppies, eggs. Okay, okie dokie. It's like the happy birthday song for this. It's fair, it's probably their birthday. Alright.
Can you keep going? Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
Come on.
What brings you here this time?
Okay, so we have trial uses of those, so we don't want to not have them. I normally would choose Ambi, but I do think she's stronger than Ambi at this point. Oh, but who cares? It's Ambi. This is going to be hard to eat and play. I normally don't eat and play. I did tonight because I'm running out of time. So. Hello, hello, hello. Yep.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiao Quan behind my back? Why did you lead her here? We agreed she stays out of this until the Creator descends. You broke your promise!
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up.
That's what bad guys do. They
They
break their promises.
In the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin. Releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right?
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do?
See, this would never be the question that is asked. There's so much fluff in these conversations.
The time has come. All things shall return to their source. Come, all you lost children who seek answers and redemption. Embrace your fate. O supreme and sacred Creator, by By thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the foul.
And he just lets her do it.
The Avenger's cries, the Defiler's lament, and the mourning of the dead. Almighty
After he
Creator,
basically
hear my
said,
prayer.
I'll betray you no matter what.
I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe. Sarah, my most faithful servant, thou hast come to the very brink of my advent. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to me.
So this is the Exaltus Creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back. I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guang and the others are drawn in too deep.
So, after lying in wait all this time, you're showing your fangs.
Yep. So I guess he was just waiting for the creator to appear. Instead of just stopping the ritual. Okay.
Finally.
Abomination! This is the end for you!
Everything.
He could have done that at any time, by the way.
Everything is under your gaze.
It's a tricky one. Just as expected. It even tried to reflect my attack. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Abandon the mortal world. Traverse life and death. Return.
Maybe Sarah is gone. She looks very bad.
Our team. Wait. Don't leave. Please. Save me. Help me. Don't leave me. Fine. Please. Save me. Can no one hear me? Oh, if gods truly exist, where am I?
Lucky child, chosen by the will of the Creator, you are restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal. The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body.
What?
There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful.
I'm Solf, the scribe, and our current overseer.
No. Sorry. I have...
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO, and there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin. Miss, this is your final warning.
Tread carefully.
Interesting.
One step further and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I know, but the path to salvation is clear. It lies within the eternal call the Creator has allowed me. Abandoned, guided by nameless markings.
I thought she was gonna say guided by the nameless, and I was like, hey.
Who has shown me the conclusion? Please.
Not good.
Oh, Creator. Is this...
What? Sarah and the thing. The presence has vanished. Wait.
Yeah, this guy's an idiot. feel like I've been in this cutscene since I started playing. Dude, he looks a little bit like Blade right there with like the back of him. You got what you deserve. Alright. And I'm not saying because he fake betrayed the group. That was admirable. How he went about the execution, I mean, he actually deserved that, in my opinion. Oh, give me back my brother. But she didn't deserve it, so we're gonna go save him.
Twisted being. Could it be the creator Sarah's been searching for?
It is all thanks to Yashuyan's foolish act of defiance.
I do think they should have done more brother and sister stuff with Weiss and Bell to parallel what was going on with
Is that Sarah's voice?
with this stuff.
Fortunately, my most devoted follower has accomplished what I have foreseen, paving the way for my descent into this world. As for Yashuyan, fret not. I have other plans for him.
Enough talk. Once you're gone, it'll all be over. I want that down. Brother.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. What could be better?
Did he just make that thing alive again? Maybe it was just sleeping and he woke up. I do like that we're fighting against someone versus this this nameless monster by itself, though. I think that brings some more weight to it. Oh, it didn't heal me. So this is just a phase 2. Ambi's having a hard time. Alright. Oh wow. I did not mean to switch to Ambi. Alright. Ambi's like one hit from death. I do like that she does her super during like this stuff. That's pretty cool. And I've been able to keep her alive so far, which is nice. There we go.
Still afraid to draw the sword? If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here!
Brother.
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done.
Take him
I
out.
trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother would make the same choice.
Okay, so this epic sword is why she has multiple swords in this.
Just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great!
Oh, this is cool.
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it. How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly.
Oh, wow.
Wielder of the thing named sword.
Okay, this is pretty epic. This is my favorite cutscene in the whole game so far. She looks really cool. I want her now. The game made me want someone. Congrats to it.
I already know.
This voice. Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother.
Oh, finally the air conditioning kicked in a little bit. I was sweating so much. Ooh. Okay. Give me a second. I just want to check on the Diamondbacks real quick. They lost big time tonight, but if you didn't know, Cartel Marte did not show up to the game, and I hope he's okay, but if he keeps on doing this, and he is okay and everything, and he keeps on doing this, he's probably not going to be a Diamondback much longer. Okay. So it looks like we don't have any word yet, but looks like he's dealing with a personal issue. They didn't say what. They said they knew he might not be at the game. I don't know if that's a cover, but
How are you feeling?
it's possible.
Still hurt anywhere?
After they lied to us last year about Cartel Monte, I'm skeptical about what they say that they knew and when they knew it.
What happened to him? Where is he? Did I?
But I just don't know. So
Don't worry. Let me tell you everything that's happened. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated, and Senior Ye, he seemed to come back to his senses. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't make out. It was clear he didn't want to leave, but in the end, he walked away alone. He didn't explain anything. All he said was, take care of Xiaoguang. Banyue Shifu and Dylan were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, it was like he suddenly realized something that he had to confirm right away.
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant influence of the creator in his body, if that takes hold again. And what about Shifu? Did she make it in time?
okay, I will be right back. I want to make sure that I get. I want to see what this is all about Cartel Monte. We will be right back with the game. So. Okay, we are back.
Ishun
Cartel Monte's okay. We don't know if family is okay or anything. But right now, him as a person is okay.
people over soon.
So we don't have to worry about like accidents or anything. I hope his family's okay and everything. So everybody say a prayer for him tonight. I do have the opinion that because he was put on the restricted list, though, there's something that they're not telling us. They lied to us last year about him having like time off when he didn't have time off and stuff like that. Tori Lavella was almost like crying on camera. So I don't know. I'm a little bit torn on whether I believe what's going on is negligence or not, but who knows? We'll know more in the future, so hold judgment, pray for him, just in case it is a family member or something.
Target has always been you and the Qingming sword? Yeah. It's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming sword. Make me break the seal myself. And I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment. To devour the power of both me and the Qingming sword. So, do you still remember how you defeated the creator? The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with it. I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator, or even annihilate it. That's why I believed that the last strike would bring my brother back. And besides that,
I had one
did you
option.
feel anything else? What do you mean? Like any changes with your body or in your appearance? Your hair kinda turned white when you drew the sword. Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword? Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade. What's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test? Want me to recite any technique spells? Or any Yunquei Summit rules? Or maybe everything we did together after we met? Oh, thank goodness. Looks, yeah, I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's just... I finally found my brother, and the next thing I knew, he was gone again. At least now we can be absolutely certain that from the start, Senior Ye was never swayed by Sarah and the Creator. He even tried to contact Ishu and Shifu secretly. Yeah. It seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the Qingming sword to lure my brother into cooperating with her. But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get close enough to find a chance to destroy the Creator before it could take form. He didn't realize that the Creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along. And that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before I noticed. But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, why doesn't he come back? He was clearly worried about me. When I was half conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again. Saying something like, he'd definitely save me. It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something. Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? Something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away. Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's do just that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiaoguang's state of mind.
happening so quickly that we didn't have time to investigate further, which is why we couldn't tell you right away. When the creator, or rather that power Xiaoguang fought off, was first awakened, 4 areas in Lemnian Hollow simultaneously emitted extremely brief but highly similar energy resonance signals.
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the creator appeared at the old mining site. Another was the area where we confronted the Exaltist Overseer, Mevarok. And the third one was the town.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Wise and I have been before.
You've been to all 3 places?
Oh. Don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth noting is the 4th signal. Fairy?
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy interference. Warning: though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemnian Hollow.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again.
3 of the signals came from...
I do believe we are almost done with this season, though.
No way that was a coincidence. But that last one, it's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint.
4 resonating signals.
Where is the ultimate Shifu? Where did she go? Where did Ravengor go? Although Dylan is here to carry some of her mantles, so... I think Dylan is a great character in this game. I really do.
I'll report this to Krampus and closely monitor any changes.
I didn't like how she looked at first. I thought it was interesting, but I was like, nah, but Dylan is just really cool. And now I dig her look because her personality was really cool. So now I dig her look.
Wise and I will keep an eye on the situation too, while we keep Xiaoguang covered. Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. Brief moment of respite before every...
I'm not... Yeah, okay, so I need 1280. Alright. I am feeling pretty good tonight after being in a sour mood all day. So I am probably going to play longer than I thought I was. I have a little bit of energy drink left. The most I can probably play is... an hour and 15 minutes, although I do not know if I'm going to play that long. So, but that's like the most I can play.
Are you here to criticize me, Senior Joe? I thought they'd send the cold, heartless executioner. No, never been able to get along with her. The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel guilty. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission, the orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banjue's core data and erase this unstable fact. But as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Huh?
said I didn't finish the mission. I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Spanue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is controllable and of great value. Hence, I deemed there is no need to erase it. As for retrieving said core, don't worry. I will introduce Spanue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense?
Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? Aside from the old folks from TOPS, the reason the boss is so interested in Banue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications. Gradually transformed him from a killing machine into a human.
Huh. You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to nod in person, that will be up to you. But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful, after all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right?
Alright, I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the others. Banue, your path to redemption begins with Krampus.
So wait, he's gonna be forced to leave the summit?
To Sweebian Temple, I saved a chubby cat. The next time I came to the temple, I tried to pass myself off as the acting temple master, only to get the day we went to Yumcha Scene. I was wearing that cap. The storyteller at Yumcha Scene told fascinating tales. Banue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, Dylan really likes honey. She's Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grunt, when we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and Why? Why can't I remember? I knew it just a second ago.
Oh, does the sword make her forget her memories?
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junkoi Summit. I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qingming sword, I must never. Shifu, my brother, Bao, Wise, and everyone else.
Okay. Interesting. Bronya buy-in store. Okay, we're gonna learn about the curse right there. Curse. Okay, so we still got one more chapter, and then we're gonna the interlude. When do we even start season 3? Is Crimson... This must be part of it. Epilogue. I'm guessing. Okay, I don't know for sure, but we're getting close. We got one more full chapter for sure of this, and then we got the interlude. And then whenever that interlude ends is season 3, so... Okay, I should have enough to pull, though, which was what we wanted. Okay, so, oh, do I not have enough to pull after all? How do I not have enough to pull? I got 3 of these. Okay, I need 1120. Okay. P, I have a present, and I learned to press this button all the time now. I literally got Ambi from it. It's an enhancement. Oh, there's an enhancement. I'm C on everything. We'll look at that. Because that's the team they would want me to have with Hamby. I don't care about the team until I start losing battles, and then I'm gonna probably start caring about the team more. But I don't like any of those other guys, so we will see.
Wow, your osmanthus cakes are so good, but it's a little too...
It is a bit sweet.
Really? Sorry, I guess I added too much. I'll make it much better for you next.
There's no need to be so nervous, Xiaoguang.
Her voice actor does a really good job. It's a very pretty voice.
Why do you like osmanthus?
Actually, I just like anything related to osmanthus. I remember a long time ago.
It actually does, like, I picture that person having that voice. Like, I picture, if this character is real, I picture her having exactly the same voice. It's really well done.
But for some reason, I ended up with a stomachache every time I ate them. So my brother eventually stopped me from eating them. Then I decided to try making osmanthus cakes myself. So long as I made sure to use the right amount of the right ingredients, I was fine.
So this is where you were.
Senior Fufu, you're back.
Yeah, we heard something happened again in Wi-Fi, but never mind that.
I saw her just standing awkwardly during one of the chapters inside the temple area. Like, while things were happening.
How is this possible? Those strange white flowers we saw inside the hollow are showing up out in... Is it just my imagination? Or does it somehow feel like the Qingming sword is reacting?
How would we know? It's on your hip.
I've got same. They look exactly like the ones in my memory.
With everything that's happening in Phylum Heights, it's only right for the High Preceptor to report directly to them. And including, of course, the mess your brother caused.
Mr. Liu! My brother, he's just...
Facts are facts. There is no...
I agree with him. Shame. His infiltration was poorly executed.
You must carry everything.
Excuse me.
But even though he said it, like, what help does it... How does it help the situation?
I forgot to introduce him. He's Yunquei Summit's current...
I am Lu Hengzhou. I know who you are. As for these flowers, they've already been reported. So far, they seem harmless, exhibiting no signs of aggression. They're struck...
No, they're not. I've seen these flowers before. Back when the old capital fell, we also found a ton of them deep inside Limdian Hollow. The weird thing is, whenever we approached them, it seemed to weaken the effects of the corruption.
Is that so? Then just to be safe, you may...
Okay. Mr. Liu, please believe me. These flowers aren't as simple as they look. There's something deeper going on.
You're not usually this persistent. Is it because of what you've been through lately? Or have you met someone?
Okay, that was a stupid question.
That's not it. I just feel like this...
All right. Tomorrow evening, I shall gather all the relevant people.
Thank you.
Of course, this isn't only about the flowers. It's also... I'll need to review everything and make a statement that does right by the disciples of Yunquei Summit.
I understand.
Good. That's all I needed to hear. Yeshunguang, never ever forget who you are. Let's hope your presence in her life brings strength.
Sorry you had to see that. Mr. Liu's always been that way.
So, who exactly is this?
He's an elder of Yunquei Summit. He's the one who manages everything when Ishirin Shifu's not around.
An elder? But I heard that Ishirin Shifu was the only one from Yunquei Summit who survived the Phylum Heights incident.
Well, he's more of a guardian than a fighter. Back when everyone left the mountain, He was tasked with making sure the disciples' families were safe.
Mhm.
That's how he survived the disaster. I didn't think he'd come here, too. Guess that means whatever's happening lately really is serious.
Feels like...
Well, he always says that since I inherited the Qingming sword, I must live up to that title that... Alright, enough of that. It's getting late. Oh, right! The osmanthus cakes! They turned out a little off this time. But next time, I'll make the perfect batch for you to try. It's a promise. Oh. See you tomorrow.
Oh, look, Weiss is hitting on the producer core. Good job, Weiss. I wish I was playing you instead. Hey, look, she's back! Yay!
The purpose of this meeting is to gather what we know, review the current situation, and discuss what to do with Yeshu Yun.
My apologies, everyone. It is a little inconvenient for me, so I'll have to join you like that.
Oh, this is unfortunate. She's not back again. The last cool thing we saw her do was take in that corruption.
There's been an abnormal disturbance inside Hollow Zero, and as manpower was insufficient, Section 6 and I were sent to deal with it. It's a complicated matter and still has yet to be resolved. Mr. Liu has given me a rundown of the situation regarding the creator. The situation is dire, so I've also shared this information with the mayor. As such, I would like each of you who was there to briefly recount what happened so we can make the most accurate judgment possible.
Long story short, that Miss Sarah from the Exaltists was behind a whole string of events. Her real goal was to awaken the creator. Meanwhile, Yeshu Yun's so-called partnership with Sarah was just a cover. What he really... Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. He overestimated himself, and in the end he was possessed by the creator's power.
Thanks to Xiaoguang's assistance at a crucial moment, we were able to subdue the monster under the creator's control.
It's all thanks to Xiaoguang. Without her, we wouldn't...
Yet everything comes with a price. And that price... Xiaoguang, you used...
I'm sorry, Shifu.
When you inherited the Qingming sword, I told you, unless it's a matter of life and death, you must never draw it from its case.
But my brother's life was hanging by a thread, and my friends were in danger. Please,
Xiaoguang, I'm not blaming you. It's just more than saving others. I'd rather you learn to protect yourself. Let's leave it here for now. Anyone else have something to add?
Though we ultimately prevailed, Yeshu Yun left on his own in the chaos. We have no information on his whereabouts.
I've also been informed of that. I'll see what I can do to locate him.
High Preceptor, Yeshu Yun colluded with the Exaltists, endangered Phylum Heights, and brought shame upon Yunquay Summit. Surely this can't be brushed aside.
You probably don't know this, but before I left, I sent the Qingming bird to Lemnian Hollow to search for him. But the poor thing got trapped there by the Exaltists and only just made it back. When I examined the bird, I realized Shuyan had been trying to send me messages about the creator, but they never got... So no, Shuyan never really sided with the Exaltists or betrayed Yunquay Summit, and that's exactly why we need to find him. Hear what he...
My brother must have had his own reasons for everything he did.
Whatever the case, Yeshu Yun has done real damage to Yunquay Summit's reputation.
I take it you two are finished now? Then let me add something. When Sarah tried to summon the creator, we saw this rig, and the strange thing is, I couldn't even hit it.
Couldn't hit it.
That black mist is a formless entity. To harm it, you must condense it into a tangible state.
I see it now. That black mist must be the true form of the creator's power. I've already discussed this with the mayor. He plans to conduct a discreet investigation through his own channels. Especially you, Xiaoguang. You need to stay in the temple and focus on recovering.
But I... Shifu's right,
Xiaoguang, you fainted before, remember?
Yeah, Xiaoguang. Since both Shifu and the mayor are stepping in, we could... The power of the Qingming sword is both the pride of Yunhui Summit and the burden of its wield. You must cherish this power. And you so. I agree with the High Preceptor's decision.
How about we let Xiaoguang speak for herself first?
Thank you, Junior. I want to help with the investigation too. Even without drawing the sword, there must be some...
No. I've already said this before. If you want to avoid the sword's negative effects, you must stay away from anything related to it. This isn't up for debate. If there are no objections, I'll take my leave.
Since the High Preceptor has spoken, this meeting is concluded.
Well, since we know she's struggling,
I'm still not entirely at ease. Even if Xiaoguang seems fine now, we can't rule out that the Qingming sword's effects could worsen.
yeah, and we know secretly she's struggling with it. Yep.
Maybe we should reach out to Yishu's.
Right. But reaching out to Shifu directly might be disruptive. She's had her hands full lately.
Shifu, we're really worried about Xiaoguang. If she really does...
There's nothing we can do. According to the records of past sword wielders, memory loss itself is a warning sign. Once it begins, the erosion caused by the Qingming sword only grows stronger. And after But, based on my studies, as long as the case remains intact, and Xiaoguang refrains from drawing on the sword's core power, its influence on her can, in theory, be... So you must keep a close eye on her condition. Whatever happens, she must never use that sword the way she did before.
Understood. We'll keep a close...
And about what I said during the meeting earlier, I was too harsh. I didn't think about how it would make her feel. I know she only wanted to help, but I just... After what happened to my sister, I can't lose another person to that sword. Especially not my own disciple. Someone... If only the Qingming sword had chosen me instead.
Please don't blame yourself, Shifu. I know you only said those things because you're worried about
Hold on a second. That means the Qingming sword actually chooses its own master?
Yes, that's right. The Qingming sword chose every one of its masters. Only those it accepts can resonate with it, But even after all these years, no one has figured out what that sword looks for. Back when Xiaoguang and Shiyan joined Yunhui Summit, Mr. Liu thought Shiyan showed far greater potential. I once guessed the Qingming sword might choose people with a certain kind of constitution, but that doesn't explain why it passed over me, when my constitution is far closer to my sister's, and chose Xiaoguang instead. We know far too little about this sword.
Sorry if this sounds blunt, but if we already knew the tragic fate of the Qingming sword's wielders...
This was my mistake. After my sister's accident, I devoted everything I had to studying how to suppress the sword's side effects. When I finally succeeded with the case, I naively thought that would be enough, and that the sword could be tamed back then. Xiaoguang had only just joined the sect. She was still a curious child. One day, when she was playing behind the mountain, she wandered into an off-limit area where the case was kept. All it took was one touch, and the sword, once the bond is formed, it can't be undone. Until the keeper's death. If only I'd been more careful with its safekeeping. The case had been successful, and I let my pride dull my vigilance.
I've heard about it. According to Elder Lu, it was just an accident. Instead of blaming anyone, the way she looked just now. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Leaving her alone with her thoughts right now. I still have something I need to take care of. So if you could go keep her company. Xiaoguang really adores you, you know. Having you by her.
Please, when you see her.
Okay, is she gonna like run away? Like she's not here. I figured, and we're gonna find out that she's been. No, we're gonna read it.
What are you doing here? Oh, well, when I not...
Thank you. I'm fine. But you...
Don't worry, I just got here. I didn't read your diary, I swear.
If it's you, I don't really...
Okay.
Oh, you're both here! Perfect. I was Xiaoguang. About what happened.
I know. She's only being strict. Anyway,
You know, Xiaoguang, you don't have to be so considerate all the time. It's totally normal, really.
thank you. Really.
All right. Shifu also asks us to do something else. A little test for you, actually. She just wants to make sure...
A test?
I don't know everything you two have been through, so... All right, first question. What did we have back at Yamcha?
The Moonbell Osmanthus cakes, made with the very first golden blossoms picked this morning. Soft. I also asked you if memories are like tea leaves that fall to the bottom of the cup. And you told me that memories aren't reflections in a teacup, and that the tea leaves can...
Looks like you got the first one right. So let's... During that night by the fire, we watched the...
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Yunquay Summit, and almost ended up...
She wrote that in her diary.
To the final question. Last question.
Wait, isn't this question a bit too sudden?
I know the answer to this one. Wow, the wind totally drowned you out.
It's Senior.
Aw, perfect. Seems like your memory's just fine. That really puts my mind at ease.
It's Senior. Aw, you're teasing me again.
It's getting late, so I'll head out first.
If we read her diary, we would know. And it doesn't make sense that she was gonna let us read the diary before that all happened.
It's already so late. Who in the world would come looking for me now? Did I really see that? That shadowy figure? Was it just my imagination? There's nothing here. Whatever. I'll just follow it and see what's going on.
But it's a dead end. Well,
Nebian temple. No evil spirit would dare show up here. It's probably just a thief.
so we're gonna chase after the thief. You can't fight. What is the thought process here?
I'll go take a look.
Like, if you found the thief, what are you gonna do?
Is someone there?
Junior. Finally, we meet again.
Oh, it's...
I know you.
Surprised? Thought I was your sweet, well-behaved senior? Too bad. The one standing here now is a beast who just wants to survive.
Oh, she's very flirty. It would be better if Weiss was a person for us.
Wait, is it really you?
Xiaoguang? Oh, you mean that naive, sweet girl who's always ready to sacrifice herself for others? Tell me, do you... Well, it doesn't matter what you think. I am part of her.
Could it be?
If that makes it easier for you, I'm the one she hides under that perfect, obedient mask. The one she refuses. If she's the light, then I'm her shadow. If she's the saint high above, then I'm the one she's willing to use that sword, that cursed power, to save everyone, to play the hero. But me? How can you save others when you can't even save yourself? It's all just...
I get where you're coming from. I just...
Fair, you say? I like it. But let me tell you something. Every chosen heir of the Qingming sword is and yet, people are selfish. People want heroes. They rate that when that hero burns out. And then... they'll wait for the next. No one ever cares about the person beneath that title. So tell me, if one day that hero stood before everyone and said, "It hurts, I can't do this anymore," what do you think would happen?
People would understand, right?
Would they?
The truth is, I refuse. Oh. Did I scare? How about I let you in? Looks like it's about to...
Wait, I still have tons of...
Well, what happened to me?
She didn't talk at all about the memory degradation. I thought that's where she was gonna go with that. Oh, okay. Okay, I need 1120.
Remember me? I'm Jill from Krampus Compliance Authority, and this lovely young lady must be the rising star of Youngkoi Summit. The current keeper of the Qingming Sword. We've never really had the...
hello. I'm Yashunguang. It's nice to meet you, Miss Zhao from Krampus.
Honestly, the honor zone. You know, there are people out there secretly placing bets. They're saying stuff like, she'll be the one to restore...
What? Oh, I'm not that amazing.
Oh, no need for someone as gifted and talented as...
Please, don't...
I'm still... You're the chosen, and we also have Miss Ballot. Lovely to see...
Is it just me?
Or dismiss. Oh, looks like you're still getting to know me. My attitude all like today. I came all, but aside from these little goodies, I have information about Mr. Yeshuya.
You mean?
So, tell me.
You said you have news about my brother?
Don't get all worked up, Missy. Rushing won't get you anywhere. But your instincts are spot on. I do have...
Where is he?
Well, that's not... In our line of work, it all comes down to equal exchange. Barging in and asking...
She's just really worried.
Now we're talking. A new unknown area has appeared in...
An unknown area?
Correct. And, to sweeten the deal, all according to the latest observation data, the area covered... So, my theory is...
But why me? If you need help from a proxy,
Because you're the current key. And I've heard a few interesting tidbits from Dylan. Like how the Qingming sword reacts oddly near... Also, did those white flowers that appeared in Wi-Fi cause a strange reaction?
That's right. The Qingming sword started trembling when we came into contact with...
I'm just connecting the dots on what we know so far. And those strange white flowers may just be related to the abnormal miasma causing this itself. I need you, Missy. Of course, as payment, I'll give you the exact coordinates where your brother was last seen.
All right, I'll do it.
That's a decisive answer.
I want to say yes, but Xiao Kuang's health. Yishuan Shifu warned us more than once.
I'm fine, Junior. You tested me before, remember? I've already asked Senior Fufu and the others. None of them have found any...
I understand where you're coming from, but this is too risky.
Not an option. Observing the connection between that hollow area and the Qingming sword is part of my research. Looks like you two aren't exact. That's all right. I'm patient. So, if you decide you do want to work with me, come and find me at the cable proxy. You're smart, I can tell. I'm sure you'll make the most reasonable choice.
I know you still have concerns, but this lead means everything to... Please,
I don't care if I get punished. What matters to me is your health condition. We know too little about the Qingming sword. We can't take blind risks.
You know, before my brother left, I think I heard him say something. He said he'd save me. So I think maybe that's why he left without telling... But here I am. I don't want to be the fragile doll hiding in a glass house everyone keeps locked away in. I want to give something back. To use my strength to protect the...
I understand how you feel. I really...
Junior, you have a brother too. If he went missing one day...
All right.
Thank you. To be honest, I've been meaning to tell you that you're really special to me. Maybe it's the sword, but everyone, my brother, and I know they mean well, but you listen to me. You stand up for me. That means more to me than I can ever say.
No need to thank me. Whatever happens in the hollow, promise me you'll put your own... And about what you said, that you don't want to be the one who always needs protecting. Honestly, I've never thought of myself as... I'm just accompanying you, that's all. Will you promise me that too? So whenever I look up...
Yes, I promise. Pinky promise. Before we go,
Go on.
You said you wanted to investigate because you detected signs of the hollow expanding. I mean, would...
Since the moment you learned I worked for Tops, you'd start assuming that and honestly, that's not Encryptus does operate under Tops, sure. But our duty is to audit, judge, and those useless clowns Tops sent to Phylum Heights before were our judgment targets. So please, don't lump me in with... Besides!
So what you're saying...
Don't forget, Krampus is the one managing Phylum Heights now. no matter what happens. Like I told you before, we've taken so much from Phylum Heights. It's only fair we take responsibility. In contrast, Yunhui-sama, shining prodigy and current keeper of the Qingming Sword. Oh my!
Hi, how are you?
Turns out a top businesswoman like me cares more.
Of course we care about Phylum Heights. But at the moment, the only sign of Hollow...
I'm doing well too. Thanks for asking.
Besides, most hollows grow at a gradual pace. That doesn't prove anything.
You've done your research, I see. But according to my data, Lemian Hollow's expansion rate is way beyond normal. Still, we won't know the truth until we... Don't worry. Once we're inside, I'll point out to you exactly where I last saw him. So, let me summarize the main mission objectives once more. Enter the mysterious new area in Lemian Hollow.
Chapter 6 of Season 2.
Miasma activity and determine the cause. To achieve this, I'll need the help of the most skilled proxy in New Eridu to guide my way. I'll also need the Qingming Sword's keeper to use the blade and resonate with the...
We had a really cool cutscene not too long ago, so that was fun.
No time to waste.
Blah, blah, blah. Story started to heat up quite a bit, so... This is my first time. So I play all the gacha games, not even kidding. On my YouTube, I have them all chronologed. But I'm no stranger to the, you know, Honkai verse / I call it Honkai verse, but I know it has a lot of different names. I'm no stranger to it. So this character is very familiar to me, even though it's my first time, like, seeing her in this game. But she has a variant in Starrail. She has a variant in HI3. It's just definitely not my first time. Although I do have to say she might be my favorite version. So I do like the Starrail one though, even though she's more of a parody. But I do like this one for sure. Now, I'm a fast reader, so that's why I go through those really fast. I can read them really fast.
It's where they used to process Lumidor. If we keep going forward, we'll probably reach the main mining area.
So far, I do think Season 1 had the strongest story, so far. But we'll see how this ends up. Since this is the final chapter, technically. There's an interlude, so I guess epilogue chapter 2 of this, so I guess this is second to last chapter. But I assume the final fights are going to be in this one.
Maybe we should go back for now and... Don't worry. I just felt like the sword resonated with some kind of energy here.
Looks like the sword really is connected to this area.
Abnormal miasma detected in this area.
Something's definitely wrong. The miasma around here feels different from what we've seen before.
You mean the miasma here feels unusually thick?
It's not about the concentration of the miasma, but it's giving off an unsettling feeling.
According to my previous investigation, this area is an abandoned mining site that was shut down long before you defeated that creature controlled by the creator. There wasn't even an entrance here. Clearly, this is an area lost to time. Okay then, that's enough intel sharing for now. Your brother's last known location is that way, and I've sent you the exact sector I'm investigating lies in the opposite direction. So we'll split up for now. We can meet up again once you finish investigating Yeshu Yun's trail.
Huh? We're not going together? Based on what Junior Bell said, this place sounds dangerous.
I like ZZ a lot. I do think that it's a story that goes up and down. I would equivalent it to Fairy Tail, where there's some very good arcs and some arcs where you feel like, why are you playing this game? I think the introduction to the game was very strong. I think the second chapter was not as good. I thought the third chapter in season 1 was fantastic. That was the haunted house and the ghosts and stuff. It was great. Chapter 4 with the Wild West was a weak one. Chapter 5 was weaker than you would want a final chapter to be, but it was still good. It was weaker than you would want it to be. I do feel like season 1 had the better pacing and more complete story of season 2. I think season 2 brought a lot of cool things. I do think the story was a bit scattered. So, what would I consider ZZ to be at this point? I would give it maybe an 8 out of 10. It's not as good as Starrail. It's not as good as... I'm not that far in Genshin, but I can tell you that from what people have told me of Genshin is probably going to be stronger. HI3 definitely has the stronger story, but this has the better gameplay. The story in this game I do expect to get better, though. I honestly do have high hopes for this game. I just don't think it's reached it yet. I didn't realize she had a tail. Did she have a tail the whole time? I actually did not realize that. I don't know how I didn't notice that. So she's the Thyren. Okay.
Once we find him, we'll know for sure.
I'm gonna have to get her.
I'll just have to ask him myself when we meet.
Let's head out. This way.
Miasma anomaly is increasing.
I think what makes ZZ really unique is the style of the game. I also think the gameplay is probably the best out of any gacha game as far as just the battle gameplay. Weathering Waves and NTE has great battle systems. HI3 has a pretty good battle system for its time. But I do think this is a step above those. I do not think that the enemies vary enough in this game, though.
That Bangbu must have gone inside the warehouse. Let's go in. Where did that Bangbu go? Over there.
So yeah, I definitely think this game's a good one. For sure. But Starrail's story just blew me again, like last week when I caught up to the story. I let the story go a few patches in Starrail because I was playing NTE and other games. So I recently got back to Starrail and, you know, caught up with the story, and my mind was just blown away again. Like, Starrail does such a good job with making their story, like crafting their story. Now, I do have some issues with how long people talk in Starrail and stuff, but this game, they talk even more, so... But Starrail always has a great, like, conclusion to it after it's done. Oh, okay. I need that.
Wow, you just picked up a new perception technique on your own? That's amazing! I knew you were gifted. Give it time and you'll be one of the best and brightest of Yunquay Summit.
Oh, no, you're fine, man. You're fine. You and me both. You're good. Everyone has weaknesses and stuff, but it's good to practice talking to people. It's a good skill. But don't ever feel like terrible for being bad at it. There's plenty of people bad at it. Alright.
Alert. Unidentified Bangbu model unknown. Not listed in any new Eridu official risk advisory. High-level intelligence data construct detected within the target. Its data structure bears partial resemblance to samples in the database, but...
Error. Data error detected.
Whoa! This little guy can speak the universal language! Is it talking to itself? Or did its language module glitch out?
Hi there.
Can you understand me?
Greetings, my dear friends. Don't worry, I can understand you perfectly. It's nice to meet you. My name is Lockspring. As you can tell, I'm a Bangbu that's a little faulty.
What are you doing all alone in a place like this? Did you get lost?
I must apologize.
I haven't played enough full season 3, but so far from its first chapter, it's good. I think you'll like if you're story heavy. I'm very story heavy. I rate games on story despite gameplay. If season 3 is strong, I'm all for that, man. I know ZZ has possibilities. And people are very excited about ZZ. I went to Anime Expo back on July 4th weekend. ZZ was one of the most popular, exhibits there. And I go to Anime Expo every single year, okay? That was the busiest I've ever seen the ZZ booth. All right. It was competing with Starrail and Genshin. I would consider Starrail to be more busy, but only slightly. And Genshin was a hard line to get into, I'm not gonna lie. But ZZ was really hard to get into too, and it was on par with the Genshin line in my opinion. I do think Starrail outclassed both of them slightly, but I do think ZZ is rising. Because if you would backtrack last year, the year before, ZZ was not even a blimp compared to what it was this year, and it just keeps on going up. So I do think that the story will get better, and you confirmed that season 3, the story is getting better. So I can't wait to get there. I will be pushing forward, so.
To create high firepower combat Bangbu in the first place.
Every Bangbu she made was designed with a purpose. Some were meant to share the burden of human labor, others to bring warmth and company. Lady Sunbringer loved humanity more than any. That's why every Bangbu, no matter the appearance,
Why does she look like Himiko? That's interesting.
the high firepower combat series.
That looks like the new Himiko from Starrail, actually. Now, we can't see her face or anything, but Himiko's fire. There's some kind of red hair in the background there. I can't determine whether it's a Himiko, but it's interesting.
Suppose protecting isn't something I can really talk about.
It's interesting.
Perhaps my end should be the same as the others of my kind, buried in some cold scrapyard.
Don't say that. We'll get you out of the hollow. And once we do, we'll find someone to fix you up.
It's been far too long. I doubt anyone in New Era even remembers my model ever existed, let alone had it still. Thank you.
Your model sounds pretty powerful. Why would anyone stop making?
Perhaps because we were too pricey to maintain. Our failure rate was also much higher than other Bangbu. I'm proof of both. My memory, combat, and even speech modules have all suffered varying degrees of damage. Technically, I should have been scrapped long ago. Yet, somehow, I'm still self-aware, but I've got nowhere else to go. So I just wander through these ruins.
It's okay. You can come with us. We'll take you out of here. Oh, right. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Guang, but you can call me Guang. This is my junior, Belle. We're disciples from Yangpei Summit. We're looking for my brother and to investigate the anomalies in this area.
Out of all the, there's a reason why I call it Honkai versus Genshin verse or any of the. Out of all the games, Honkai Star Rail has the strongest story. Out of every single game. Now, if you meet a HI3 fan, Honkai Impact the Third, they'll go, no, it's not as strong as that. And by the way, I play both games. I know both fan groups. Honkai Star Rail is better than HI3 as far as story and characters and motivations of those characters. Honkai Star Rail is probably the best story game. Now, it does have some peaks and valleys, just like any of these games, but the peaks and valleys are very small compared to, well, the peaks are very high and the valleys are very small compared to ZZ. where ZZ kind of like has a problem with the first 2 seasons so far, where there's like some really boring parts where they just talk and talk, and the story kind of like stagnates a little bit. Starrail only stagnates on the 4th planet on Amphorius, where there was a whole patch where all they do is talk, and it was ridiculous. But Starrail does not have much of that, other than there's some in the 5th ward that we're at right now too. But till you get to those 2 wards, there's almost none of that. It's exciting story after story after story, and then they got into this talking thing. But they're pulling back on it now. The last few patches have been very active and very great. So it seems like they've gotten the words from fans that they want a little bit more action, and they went back. Starrail is leaps and bounds better on story than any of the Honkai first games. It's better than any Final Fantasy game I played too, as far as story goes.
Right. You mentioned abnormal.
If you are story heavy, Honkai Starrail is a must.
As a combat Bangboo, I'm quite sensitive to changes in my surroundings. Recently,
Also, the voice acting is grade A on it.
It seems to cling to a strange type of white flower, even causing it to mutate. Unfortunately, I was attacked by ethereals before I could observe what the flower's mutation looked like.
White flowers and abnormal miasma. Miss Zhao mentioned the same things before. Do you know where we can find these?
It is slightly worse graphics than ZZ, though. You see how the hair moves and the movement of the characters during scenes like this. It doesn't really have that to a degree. The graphics does get better as you go farther and farther in the game, but the characters are more fleshed out. They have better motivations. There's more interesting factions in Starrail. Also, there is the world building in Starrail is better than ZZ.
There are plenty of those white flowers nearby. If it's convenient for you, we can head over to that watchtower. It should be the highest point around.
And the graphics are almost the same. You'll notice that ZZ has more fluid motion in the animation as well than Starrail. But Starrail, you'll be so enthralled with the story, you'll hardly even notice the difference after a little while.
That's a great idea. Junior, let's head there.
Yeah, have a good night. I'm going to be going to bed pretty soon, too. I'm going to stay streaming for a little while, though. But you have a good night. It was a pleasure meeting you. So.
Contamination into the pot. And for the finishing touch, sprinkle in a pinch of porcelain powder. And just like that, a delicious, nutritious porcelain soup that boosts your immune system is ready to serve.
Interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these things before.
If you can't remember how to make it, just play it back and you'll know what to do.
Dad, don't fall for their nonsense about healthy living, okay? Putting aside whether you get sick if you put porcelain straight into your mouth. It's not even really porcelain powder. It's just leftovers from polishing moonlight ore.
That was actually a little funny. I like that they put that in there. I can't. It's so weird not being able to jump in some games. Like Starrail, you can't jump. This game, you can't jump. I've been playing like Wuthering Waves and NTE, and you can jump in those games, right? And it's so weird not being able to. Oh, I love that. I need to get this character in my roster. That was cool. I really thought that was cool. How do I get up there? I was not paying attention, obviously. We will figure it out. Maybe I just go around? No. Well, there's something over here. Can I go through this? Nope. Something's up with, like, the sparkly things here. Oh, I'm supposed to do something here, obviously. Actually, it looks like I'm down to, like, nobody left. It's a good time for me to cut it. I need to go to bed anyway. Did we even get close to polling tonight? I think we still got 7 days left to get her, and we got 2 more polls. We'll see if I can win the 50-50 for once in this game. I wish they would just tell me how many days I have left on her.
Nice to see you.
She looks cool. I want her. Oh, we got 21 days. We're fine. Did we even pick up all of our stuff though? I don't even think we did. That doesn't matter. Okay, so we got some stuff there. I'm not going to buy anything within the store, but for some reason I think we... Okay, so we can get... Oh, we have enough to pull. We can pull, guys. Alright. Okay, so we got one. We got one. We're not gonna skip because we want to see. Do we got Cyrene? Oh, we got her. I actually won once guys. Oh, and she seems so cool. She does seem cool. And what she just said sounds super cool. I don't know anything about her because I have not got to the part of the story where she's in yet, but she will be on my team. She seems just like Cyrene, but she does seem like she has an edge on her, so I can already tell by her look. I love her haircut. Her haircut is gorgeous. Not gonna lie, the outfit's kind of cool too, but I would actually rather her be in the other outfit. I like angels and everything, but...
You need a lift? Then buckle up, buddy.
Ooh, I don't know. That kind of even makes me want to play more now that I got her. I don't normally win at this particular game. Oh, wow.
Shall we dance?
Oh, she seems really cool.
What brings you here this time?
I kind of want to build her a little bit.
Always nice to see you.
Okay, I don't have any of those yet, but we are gonna get those.
Shall we dance?
Your light cone's up, isn't it? I keep on forgetting her thing. Is that it? I assume Angel in the Shell. Yeah, I assume this is hers. I doubt I'm gonna get the engine in time, but we will see. It took me almost to the final pull to get that one. Okay, E for Flying Sword. Okay, we got it. We got it. We figured it out, guys. Figured it out, man. Alright, but I do think I still need to go to bed. I want to play more, but I think that needs to happen. Okay, thank you for everyone coming. We greatly appreciate you.